When you think about Islam, you might immediately picture certain rituals or specific rules. But did you know that the very foundation of Islamic faith and practice is built upon a simple yet profoundly meaningful framework known as the five pillars of Islam? Today, we won't just list these five pillars. We'll dive deep into the profound significance of each, exploring how they shape the lives of billions of believers and the immense strength they offer to individuals and communities alike. Join me as we embark on this journey of understanding. The five pillars of Islam are the fundamental, obligatory acts for all eligible Muslims. They're seen as the very bedrock upon which a believer's life is built, the skeletal structure for their faith and complete submission to the will of God, or Allah. Let's explore each pillar, starting with the most crucial declaration of faith. The first and most important pillar is the Shahada, the declaration of faith. It's the statement, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadun Rasulullah, which means there is no God worthy of worship except Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. The profound meaning of the Shahada isn't just a simple phrase, it's a profound declaration of absolute monotheism, Tawhid, the core philosophical bedrock of Islam. The first part, La ilaha illa Allah, there is no God worthy of worship except Allah, affirms the absolute oneness of the Creator. This means that all power, all worship, all reverence is due to Him alone. It rejects all forms of polytheism, idolatry, or the worship of anything other than Him. From this concept, Islam removes all social hierarchies, power structures, or discrimination based on race or origin. Because in the eyes of God, all human beings are absolutely equal. No one has a higher status than another. All are His servants. The Shahada liberates individuals from being enslaved by anything in this world, money, power, fame, or even other people, to submit only to the one Creator. It's a powerful spiritual liberation, helping believers find true freedom and humility before God. The second part, Muhammadun Rasulullah, and Muhammad is his messenger, recognizes Prophet Muhammad as the one who delivered God's final revelation to humanity. This isn't about worshiping Muhammad himself, but rather accepting the message, teachings, and example he brought. This creates a link to the entire chain of prophets sent by God before him, from Adam, Noah, Ibrahim, Abraham, Musa, Moses, to Isa, Jesus, all carrying the same core message of God's oneness and submission to His will. The Shahada is the gateway to Islam and a constant reminder of the essence of faith, a commitment reiterated daily in the heart of every believer. The second pillar is Salah, ritual prayer. Muslims perform 5 obligatory prayers each day at specific times: dawn, noon, mid-afternoon, sunset, and night. These timings are carefully chosen, spread throughout the day to constantly remind believers of God's presence. The profound meaning of Salah is multifaceted. Firstly, Salah brings profound structure and discipline to daily life. It's not just a religious act, but a spiritual timetable, reminding believers of their purpose and keeping them connected to God, no matter how busy life gets or what temptations arise. Each prayer is a pre-scheduled spiritual appointment, helping the worshiper set aside worldly concerns to focus entirely on their relationship with the Creator. This regularity builds strong willpower and remarkable self-discipline. Secondly, Salah creates unity and a common focus. All Muslims around the world, wherever they may be, face the Kaaba in Mecca when they pray. This generates an immense sense of unity, a spiritual connection that transcends borders, ethnicities, languages, and social status. From grand mosques to humble rooms, billions of people turn towards one point, reciting the same prayers, creating a monumental flow of spiritual energy. And thirdly, Salah helps purify sins, cleanse the soul, and find inner peace. Prophet Muhammad likened Salah to a river flowing past your door 5 times a day, washing away all impurities. It's a moment for introspection, repentance for wrongs, expressing immense gratitude, and finding inner peace amidst the hustle and bustle of life. Salah is not merely an act of bowing, it's a direct, unmediated communication with the Creator, bringing deep connection and tranquility to the soul. The third pillar is Zakat, obligatory charity. Zakat is not a voluntary donation or simple charity. It's an annual obligatory social contribution, typically 2.5%, from the accumulated wealth of eligible Muslims. This zakat is specifically collected and distributed to the poor, the needy, those in debt, travelers in distress, new converts, and other social causes primarily aimed at alleviating poverty and fostering social stability. The profound meaning of zakat is clear. Firstly, zakat serves as a unique economic mechanism in Islam aimed at redistributing wealth and promoting social justice. It functions as a social security system, helping to reduce the gap between the rich and the poor and ensuring a basic standard of living for all members of society. Zakat demonstrates that wealth doesn't belong solely to the individual, but also has a rightful share for society, a portion that God has designated for those in need. This prevents excessive wealth accumulation in the hands of a few and encourages the circulation of money for the common good. Secondly, the word zakat in Arabic means purification and growth. By giving away a portion of their wealth as prescribed, believers purify their remaining assets from greed and selfishness and from attachment to material possessions. Simultaneously, they believe that this act of giving will bring spiritual and material blessings, as God has promised to bless those who share. Zakat reinforces a sense of community responsibility and solidarity, reminding us that we are stewards of the wealth God has bestowed upon us, and that using that wealth responsibly is an integral part of faith. The fourth pillar is Sawm, fasting during the month of Ramadan. Throughout the holy month of Ramadan, Muslims abstain from food, drink, smoking, and other physical desires from dawn until sunset. This isn't just about abstaining from physical needs, but also about restraining negative desires and behaviors. The profound meaning of Sawm is transformative. Ramadan is a powerful lesson in self-control and self-discipline. It trains the ability to control physical and emotional desires, developing patience, willpower, and determination. Giving up basic daily needs helps believers realize that they are not controlled by their instincts, but have the capacity to control themselves, striving towards higher goals. Secondly, experiencing hunger and thirst helps fasters profoundly empathize with the suffering of the less fortunate. When their stomachs rumble and throats are parched, believers can better understand the hardships faced by those who endure perpetual deprivation. This fosters compassion, empathy, and a willingness to help those in need. And thirdly, Ramadan is a time for spiritual purification and reconnection with God. It's a special month dedicated to focusing on worship, reading the Qur'an, contemplation, and strengthening one's personal relationship with the Creator. It brings a sense of tranquility, peace, and renewal to the soul. Ramadan is also a period that strengthens community solidarity, as people break their fast together at iftar meals and participate in special congregational prayers at mosques, creating a powerful sense of unity. The fifth pillar is Hajj, the pilgrimage to Mecca. Every Muslim, if physically and financially able, must endeavor to perform this sacred pilgrimage at least once in their lifetime. It's a physically demanding journey, but also an incredibly profound spiritual one. The profound meaning of Hajj is immense. Hajj is the most powerful symbol of global unity and absolute equality in Islam. Millions of people from all over the world, from every race and social stratum, gather in Mecca. All wear the same simple attire, indistinguishable by wealth, status, or skin color, called ihram, performing the same rituals. This breaks down all social and ethnic barriers, reminding everyone that all are equal before God, creating a unique picture of human solidarity. Secondly, Hajj is a journey that demands immense sacrifice and lifelong commitment. It's a test of physical, spiritual, and financial endurance. Overcoming the challenges of the journey symbolizes a deep spiritual transformation, reaffirming devotion and complete submission to God. Many describe Hajj as a life-changing experience, bringing purification of the soul, forgiveness of sins, and a fresh start in life. It strengthens one's sense of purpose and meaning in life, guided by religious principles. The 5 pillars of Islam are not just dry regulations or mere rituals. They are a living system, a practical path designed to nourish faith, cultivate character, promote social justice, and forge a unified community with a profound sense of higher purpose. From the declaration of the one Creator to the daily connection through Salah, the sharing through Zakat, the training of willpower through Sawm, and the global symbol of unity through Hajj, each pillar carries a deep meaning, shaping the individual and collective lives of Muslims, helping them live a meaningful life closer to their Creator. I hope this video has given you a deeper insight into the heart of Islamic faith. If you found this information helpful, please like, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the Chronicle Explainer channel for more fascinating journeys into history, culture, and religion. Thank you for watching.